I think this is probably one of the most clear macro thematics. I mean, we're based in Los Angeles, so we've been ground zero, so to speak, for this plant-based meat revolution. I think there's a huge addressable market here. Beyond Meat is obviously the first to IPO, but there's some very strong private competitors, some of which we're invested in, and we look for this to be a sustainable trend for years to come.
It's one of the winners, Jihan, but how do you think the overall IPO environment so far this year is going to impact what you do, venture investing, and how long companies stay private and whether they decide to go public?
Sure, the backdrop here is that companies are staying private for much longer, right? Companies like Amazon went public after only 3 years, sub $500 million valuation. You have companies like Lyft and obviously Uber being the most extreme example, going public, tens of billions of valuation. So a lot of the value creation is being captured in private markets now. It's why people like myself and other funds in the late stage venture market are focusing more of their time and resources on trying to capture price performance in the late stages, but when still private.
What do you think about Uber and Lyft? You were invested in Lyft from the private market stage. Do you think that only one of those two companies is going to win out, or is it possible that they both will?
Not at all. I think there's room for both and more when you think about the international competitors. I think companies like Uber and Lyft, other marketplace businesses that have these powerful network effects, the private markets have given them the opportunity to grow for a decade each, and they've really rewarded growth. Less focus on profitability, with the idea being that if you can get to scale, you'll have monopolistic or oligopolistic pricing power. Now that they're public, obviously the bottom line becomes more into focus, and that transition's natural. I don't think anybody should be surprised. Certainly the management staff is well aware of it at both companies. And investors like ourselves, we're predicting a period of digestion when they transfer their focus from growth to profitability.
I mean, you're also in Bird, the scooter company, which Wilfred and I tried out once, Airbnb, Coinbase, and these are all private companies, but in the interest of time, Which one are you most excited about and why?
I probably shouldn't comment. I would say that we're very excited about the digital currency sector, so Coinbase and companies like that. Certainly we think scooters have incredible product market fit, a lot of challenges, but these are very early companies with exceptional growth rates. And so we're very excited about both. We plan to keep committing capital broadly to both sectors.